Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing today? I'm not smoking or anything right now, but I wanted to do a quick video about the assembly and disassembly of this Kiribi lighter. This is a Kabuto short in matte black. Sorry about the setup that I've got going on over here. I've had to attach my phone to this file keeper thing. And then the light is this lamp that's over here that's unreasonably hot for no reason whatsoever, but it'll work. So you're going to need some of these precision screwdrivers, a regular-ish size flathead, and something to catch all the little parts that fall out of this lighter. Because if you lose it, I don't know where to buy replacement parts, so that means either sending the lighter to somebody to have it repaired or buying a new lighter. And I want to do none of those things, so yeah. So we're going to take off the bottom plate first. And I've already taken the fluid out of this lighter. But you don't have to before you start because it'll all come out here in just a second. So now we're going to take off the adjustment valve cap. There we go. Now right in there is another screw. Will that focus? Will you be able to see that? I don't know. And it's a flathead, so I'm gonna need one of these little flatheads to get down in there. And removing this screw is where all the butane would normally come flying out. You heard a little bit of it, I guess, right there. And then another piece is in there as well, you can see it. And it just falls out. So, sorry about the shakiness, I keep bumping the table. New from Crosby's Corner. Building cabinet doors. Sorry. I'm filming this on my phone and I get notifications from YouTube on my phone. So yeah, that is rather important. Don't lose that. Sometimes it will go flying across the room, or you can drop it or something if you're not careful with it. Trying to figure out what's the best way to have this light. So yeah, so now we're going to remove the flint spring. I don't know the correct or technical terms for any of these. And then the flint falls out. Then we're going to remove the flint housing unit and the striker wheel and all that good stuff. Now this screw goes through a hollow pin that keeps all of this together. Do not lose that pin. I have once before, it would help if I turned the screw the right way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I have once before dropped it, and it took me about 3 hours to find it because it was on the carpet. So I like to hold that in place and just kind of push. Well, I will show you, actually. I kind of like to just hold that in place and then just take something and push that out. Because I know me, I will drop this. And you will see it fall. And it's this little pin. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. I'm sorry. But it's this little pin right there. and it is hollow. And now we can take the top plate off with that little screw. You know, to be smartphones, they're not all that smart. So, and this is a Phillips head, by the way. And there you go. The butane chamber is welded, because this is all metal or whatever, so you can't get in there. And then I'm not sure how to remove that little part right there. That's where the butane comes out to make the flame. I'm sure you can remove it. I'm not going to, because I know I'll break it. And then I'm not going to do this, but you can if you want. The arm cap is held in place by this little flathead screw right there. But if you do take that off, just keep in mind there is a spring that's in there, and it will go flying across the room if you're not careful. So, let's put this back together before I lose any parts. And I don't tighten them down too tight, just snug. And then we can take this little thing here, put the pin in there, and it will fall out the other side if you're not careful, just like that. So, where's my little screw? There it is. I hope you all can see anything of what I'm doing. Sometimes it will have a tendency to get stuck or something like that, and you got to give it a little push on the arm there. See, like it's crossed or wasn't straight. And just give it a little tighten, snug, don't have to be too tight. And then it does recommend that you only use Kiribi flints in this, because apparently they are softer than flints by other manufacturers. This is not a Kiribi flint, this is a Zippo flint. I don't have any Kiribi flints, but when I get some, I will use them instead of this. But I've been using this for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and it works just fine. But it says, I'll put a link in the description about the what's the title of this article called? How to Care for Your New Kiribi Lighter, and it's on smokingpipes.com. It's one of their blog posts. Posted on June 20th, 2017 by Adam O'Neill. So we're just going to get that nice and tight right there. And I'll put a link to that article in the description as well. And now this little piece here, you got the end that has the O-rings and the end that's got that little step on it. The O-rings go in the hole first, and that little step points up, not down. So, just like that. And then the screw that goes on top of that does not have, only has the slots for a, I hope if I showed you the right side of the screw, only has the slots for a flat head on one side, and on the other side it's completely flat with an O-ring, so that O-ring goes in first. So what we're going to do is we're going to tighten this all the way down. And this is our adjustment valve here. But we're going to tighten that all the way down. Not too tight or anything, just a little like that, if that makes any sense. Then we're going to fill it with butane. Okay. Then we're going to open the cap, and we're going to slightly unscrew this screw until we hear fuel coming out from up here. So hold it to your ear, and there we go. Alright, I think I may have gotten a little too much there actually. So let's fix that. It takes some fiddling around with. There we go. And then we're going to adjust the flame with this screw. I like mine about right there. Might be able to see that a little bit better. That's how I like mine. I swear, if my phone falls off this mount again, I'm going to be so upset. See how it's moving by itself? So anyway. And now we're going to take the adjustment valve screw, put in there, like so. Focus, focus. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. And we're going to screw it all the way down. Not tight, just like that, if you're watching my screwdriver. And then we're going to adjust the flame. Again, I like mine about an inch, inch and a quarter. So yeah. And then we're going to put the bottom plate back on. And we're not going to cross thread that screw. We're going to put it on the proper way. So there we go. That is how you assemble and disassemble a Kiribi lighter. You can take it apart for cleaning, and if you do happen to have, or I'll be able to speak English here in a minute. You can take it apart to clean it, or if you do happen to have replacement parts or something like that, you know, you can do that. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching this, holy crap, 14-minute video. Y'all have a good day.